Have you ever imagined walking through a silent rainforest when suddenly the leaves begin to move? At first, you think it's just the wind. But then, something enormous slowly rises from the forest floor. A massive snake spreads its hood, stares directly into your eyes, and lets out a deep hiss that echoes through the trees. This is not a scene from a movie. This is the King Cobra, one of the most fascinating and feared reptiles on Earth. But here's something most people don't know. Despite its terrifying reputation, the King Cobra is not actually a true cobra. Scientists placed it in its own unique group because it is so different from every other cobra species. Its scientific name, Ophiophagus hanna, literally means snake eater, and that name reveals one of its greatest secrets. Unlike most snakes that hunt rats, frogs, birds, or lizards, the king cobra prefers to hunt other snakes. Even highly venomous snakes like krites and other cobras can become its next meal. Imagine being one of the deadliest snakes in the forest, and still becoming prey to something even more powerful. The king cobra lives in the dense forests of India, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Myanmar, and several other parts of Southeast Asia. These forests are filled with thick vegetation, rivers, bamboo groves, and hidden dangers. For the king cobra, this is the perfect hunting ground. An adult king cobra can grow longer than 5 meters, making it the longest venomous snake in the world. If it stretched across a road, it could be longer than a small car. But surprisingly, its incredible size is not what makes it dangerous. The real secret lies in its patience. Instead of attacking everything it sees, the king cobra carefully watches its surroundings. It waits silently, tasting the air with its forked tongue. As the king cobra sinks its fangs into its prey, it doesn't waste energy fighting for long. Its venom begins attacking the victim's nervous system almost immediately. Within minutes, the prey becomes too weak to escape. But here's a surprising fact: although the king cobra has deadly venom, it doesn't always inject the maximum amount. Scientists have discovered that it can sometimes control how much venom it releases, depending on the situation. But that's not the most fascinating part. Unlike almost every other snake on Earth, the female king cobra becomes a protective mother. Instead of laying eggs and leaving, she collects dry leaves, small branches, and forest debris to build a nest. This behavior is incredibly rare among snakes. She then lays her eggs inside and guards them for weeks, refusing to leave until they are close to hatching. Imagine standing near that nest. The female king cobra will not hesitate to defend her future babies. Even experienced wildlife experts stay extremely cautious during this time. Here's something that surprises many scientists. The king cobra's famous hood is not meant for hunting. It is a warning signal. When threatened, the snake raises nearly 1/3 of its body off the ground, spreads its hood, locks its eyes on the danger, and produces a deep, powerful hiss. This display is designed to scare predators away before a fight even begins. Most people believe the king cobra attacks humans on sight. That is actually a myth. In reality, the king cobra usually prefers to escape whenever possible. Human bites most often happen when the snake is cornered, accidentally stepped on, or repeatedly disturbed. In many recorded encounters, the snake chose to move away instead of attacking. But what happened next surprised researchers. Several wildlife experts have reported that king cobras sometimes appear to study movement before reacting. While they don't think like humans, they can be more aware of their surroundings than many other snake species. This has led researchers to consider them among the most intelligent snakes ever studied. The king cobra also plays an important role in keeping forest ecosystems healthy. By hunting other snakes, including venomous species, it helps maintain a natural balance in the wild. But despite all the fear surrounding the king cobra, one question still remains. What would happen if this incredible predator disappeared forever? At first, many people might think the forests would become safer. But nature doesn't work that way. Every species has a purpose, and the king cobra is one of the forest's most important predators. By controlling the population of other snakes, including venomous ones, it helps keep the ecosystem balanced. Remove the king cobra, and that balance can begin to break. Here's something that almost nobody knows. A king cobra doesn't rely on strength alone. It survives because it knows when to fight, and when to walk away. This ability has allowed the species to survive for millions of years through changing climates, predators, and environmental challenges. Scientists continue to study the king cobra because there is still so much we don't understand. Researchers have found that king cobras from different regions can vary in appearance and behavior, showing just how remarkable and adaptable this species really is. Every new discovery reminds us that nature still holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. One of the biggest misconceptions is that every king cobra is constantly searching for humans to attack. The truth is almost the opposite. Most encounters happen by accident, and in many cases the snake simply wants an escape route. If given space, it will often choose to disappear back into the forest rather than risk a dangerous confrontation. This is why wildlife experts always recommend the same thing: never try to catch, corner, or provoke a king cobra. Respecting its space is the safest choice for both humans and the snake. Sadly, the greatest threat facing the king cobra today is not another predator. It is habitat destruction. As forests are cut down for agriculture, roads, and expanding cities, these magnificent reptiles lose the homes they have depended on for generations. Conservation efforts are becoming increasingly important to protect both the king cobra and the ecosystems that rely on it. So, is the king cobra a ruthless killer, or simply a misunderstood guardian of the forest? The answer may surprise you. It is both powerful and cautious. Deadly, yet usually peaceful. Feared by millions, yet essential for the survival of the forests it calls home. The more scientists learn about this incredible reptile, the more they realize it deserves respect rather than blind fear. The king cobra is not just the world's longest venomous snake. It is one of nature's greatest masterpieces, a symbol of intelligence, survival, and the delicate balance of life in the wild. If you enjoyed this journey into the incredible world of the king cobra, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Factverse Media. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next amazing wildlife documentary. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.